Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. It's the press pre-release copy, and we are playing as Italy. And I realized in my trade thing, I was reading this wrong. I thought the green ones are the only ones I'm allowed to trade with. Green ones are the ones I'm actively trading with, so I've gone ahead and ordered a little bit more oil. In fact, I accidentally ordered a little bit too much. Well, the Iranian trade deal is going to end, like, in a second as soon as we declare war anyway. So I may as well just cancel their imports, because it's kind of irrelevant. We need a little bit of rubber, which we could get a little bit more from Japan, I suppose. Since I think we're actually okay. So, yes, we'll just finish fabricating this claim, which is just going to take a handful of days, and then we can go to town. We've got some naval convoys. What are we sinking over here? Sinking some American convoys. Well, that's nice to see. I guess we weren't before because we were not at war. Even though that was a thing for a while. Right, no, we're just saving up political power right now. I'm going to get some new political advisors for a little while before we finish these ideas, and that's going to be okay. Just getting ready for Iran, and we'll have to keep a good, close eye on our various fronts here, because at some point, the Yankees will be a-coming. Do we have control of that? Oh yeah, National Spain. Good, good. And how's my... Excellent, we took this island. So you're done, bro. Good job. So what are we going to do with you now? Well, I suppose... we could go after Madagascar. It's probably a decent idea. There's probably not much there. So we're going to go from there to... we got to take a port first. That's going to require us having some ships over there. Looks like... okay, hold on. Go from here to there, because this is probably the sea zone we now have presence in. Good, and that'll be worth grabbing. Okay, and then you can just execute, you know, whenever it starts to happen. Alright, research. Yes. Keep making our subs a little bit better over there. What do we have here? More American convoys being sunk. Good, good. France. Air situation here. We're getting some of our buildings bombed again. But... and we are consistently losing fighters. But if you look at the enemy fighters plus enemy bombers lost, they're taking a lot more losses than we are. And I think the bombers are more expensive to build. Not entirely sure, but I'm hoping. We do have, I think, 3 production line for our planes. And now that we've got the oil and rubber situation fixed, they'll actually start producing an appreciable rate once again. So thank goodness for that. Look at the difference. 4 a day versus 5 a week. Efficiency, man. It's pretty huge. Really want to avoid making those changes whenever possible. I think one more day and we're going to have our claim. There it is. I don't know why the war goal went away so fast last time. Conquer. Go. Excellent. And Middle East attack was already marked on. So you're going to move in. There we go. And we're just going to secure some more oil for Team Us. Not Team Good Guy. Team Us. British lost some convoys. Nice. Love to see that. And National Spain, apparently he's got some units that they're willing to lend to me here. I don't think we need any more babysitting in France. Actually, I think they're mostly good where they are. Alternatively, I could build some better garrison areas. Maybe I'll make I'll send these guys to South Africa. To guard the borders there. Garrison. So. Here. Here. Well, you can't really... whatever. I guess I can flag it. Who cares? Do that, so you can actually cover that area. Interesting the way some of these things are divided up. Well, that's not really South Africa anymore. So really we're doing Southwest Africa with this group of 27. But that's probably going to be fine. And... oh. We do have a general here. I don't think I'm going to sign it, though. Because at some point I'll probably be making an offensive group, and I'll want a general, and I won't know where to take it from. So there we go. So we're going to do that. Frontline pushing pretty well. We don't have a closer airport yet. Not yet. Some supply problems in the Middle Eastern attack, which shouldn't be much of a surprise. Just because there's not a ton of infrastructure over here. Yeah, did get some factories lost. I'll move the civilian stuff back up to the top, I think. At least repairs don't take that long. Although, I might want to focus on the anti-aircraft guns. You know what? Do that. Finish those first. Combat unit destruction. Whoops. And yeah, I'm going to keep going down the doctrine. So tactical bombers would be able to strategic bomb better here. That's better ground support. It's better air support? Oh, so this is the combat air support. Strategic bombing. What's the difference between ground support and air support? Full integrating our tactical bomber force with ground-based observers both increase their accuracy and allow them to directly support a ground force in combat. Having well-coordinated planes help out in combat lets your troops fight better. Air superiority or fixed on divisions. Okay, so this increases the bonus you get from air superiority. And this increases the bonus you get from close air support? Helping out in combat lets your troops fight better. Air superiority effect on divisions. So air superiority you get if you just have fighters in the air above the battle, who aren't even necessarily doing combat air support. I think in this case then, I want the well-coordinated planes helping out. Or is it the other way around? Okay, it's not very clear. Just pick one. It's fine. One way or another, we'll get a bigger bonus. Because if we look over here... Oh, actually, the enemy has air superiority over here. That's not great. Especially since our bombers will probably get destroyed. Maybe I'll temporarily move our fighters over here. And no, because there's still a giant range problem. It's fine. Just run in. We still have 47, so they've been doing okay. Alright, hopefully that's fine. Where's our current resistance? Oh, back in Ile-de-France? Really? Yeah, just a scooch. How about over here? Yeah, fair amount. Pocket resistance in a few different places. I don't think we've actually got garrisons up there. Who are you? Army 7. Is this group? And the answer is indeed no. I'm going to tell you to garrison all along here, but clearly you need more numbers. There we go, all the way to there. Clearly need more numbers, so what we'd like to do at this point is find what troops we've just got sitting around from all these expeditionary forces that are not helping out in any way whatsoever, so we should put them to work. Like that. And just add them to Army 7. There we go. Help defend that. You sit tight. We've almost got enough for another advisor. I mean, not only does it help with policing, but it also tries to prevent any landings. You know what? Just cancel this for now. Have this fleet try to keep an eye on things off this coast, because they're doing a landing over here. Now we do have someone set the garrison over here, right? Yes, we do. Is it? Oh, it's the South Africa group, which has a long way to go before they actually arrive here. Meanwhile. I know this is a dumb series of orders, but I'm lazy. Infantry equipment 3. Nice. We're going to switch over these two production lines. There and there. I just fucked up and clicked on the wrong thing. I think I moved my mouse too fast, so we lost a little bit more efficiency. Damn it. And there's a big need, but we actually have plenty of equipment. It's just needs for upgrades. Oh, they're limping away. I'm like, why aren't you attacking the guy who's exercising? Well, you know what? When I go to the gym, I kind of look like a limpy person, so that's not necessarily inaccurate art. So, no naval invasion message, right? Yeah, so they may have just been ferrying things around. How are we doing up here? So our fighter count is actually pretty static over here. We do have better fighters. The Mark IIs are starting to be deployed, so that's nice to see. Look, and actually, no, that's really good. 191 lost versus 400, or 181 lost versus 400 killed. Oh, they're dramatically increasing their numbers over here. It would not surprise me if this is a lot of American airplanes that are coming in. Luckily, we continue to improve our defenses with some anti-air guns. More radars are still in the queue. Go? No, yeah, we're already going, so you're going to be fine. Support weapons 4, excellent. We don't actually have to change the production for that, so that's going to be okay. We're sinking just more and more American convoys. Very good. Bum, bum, bum. All right. You guys are good. All the infantry tech... South Africa has finally capitulated. Nice. All the infantry tech is up to date, other than not having paratroopers, but I'm not apparently going to paratroop while we don't have complete air superiority. That would be crazy. And I'm not going to care about the infantry anti-tank, I think, at this. Although... Is this actually something we have to produce, or is it literally just a static buff? It just gives them 25% more heart attack and 100% piercing? Oh. Okay. Alright. No, that's fine. Modify government. Let me take care of this. No, I'm going to grab the army commander right now. I think with the amount of territory we've got, I want division speed more than anything else right now. That would be lovely. Support battalions. You know what? Let me get the improved MP. I actually think that's probably going to help us a lot, since we do continuously have problems with some resistance. Also, how the hell are you still alive? Okay, whoa. This army here. Trash your orders. You guys are being really dumb. Surround here. Offensive line to there. Execute instantly. And you keep moving into here. And finish that off, please and thank you. Okay, those are our defenders. These are attackers. And down here, so you guys are all done. Team Green. I'm going to move Team Green to South Africa and cancel all their orders and tell them to halt. And then I'm going to put them on garrison on the eastern coast. Like that. A lot of colonial divisions is the good. Some alpines. I think I'm going to farm some of you guys off here. Just you two. I'm going to add you to the Middle Eastern attack. Now that's going to put us over the limit, but in the Middle Eastern attack, we have some colonial divisions, which aren't ideal for the attack itself. So instead, I'm going to add you to the Middle Eastern garrison division over here, and I'm going to tell these guys to garrison this entire peninsula over here. Sure, I'll do that for the sake of it. Okay, most of the coast is assigned. There's not enough people here necessarily. We'll have to pad that out, but we're going okay. And we don't have any people in training over here. We don't have a ton of manpower, which is my concern. Infantry equipment, we do have plenty in the bank. We're currently working on some upgrades, though. I think it actually would be good if we could get like that. One dose, a bunch more border guards. Just, I don't know. Tell you what, keep popping in Venice. Seems to be the cool place to be. Alright, Northern France. What's the latest news in the last 30 days? More bombers lost. Yeah, I think we were 240 here last time I checked, so we lost a few more bombers than we were building. Or fighters, but we're still destroying things. We did get some buildings bombed, but we're still doing pretty damn good. We got some free military factories. Let's see here. Slowly rebuilding some naval bombers, which is probably going to be handy for getting control over the channel. Light tanks. We need a lot of motorized. Still don't have any better bombers, right? It's kind of funny. Do we have, yeah, we're doing the Mark, the level 2s. Alright. I don't know if you can send supplies to transport planes. I know that used to be a thing. Soviet Union annexes Tunatuva. That's fine. What kind of missions you're loading up now? War with Japan. Oh, shit. And just like that, being in the Axis with Japan is going to destroy us. While I say that, I mean, how's the US thing going on? I picked the least efficient way to try to go around the world twice. Japan doesn't seem to have lost anything yet, which is nice. They're still pushing into China now, which is nice. Well, clearly there will be a war against the Soviet Union. Now, we're going to have a couple of different fronts that we can come at them with. Do we not have the Caspian Sea? So we're going to be able to wrap around the Caspian Sea 2 different ways and push up from there. Meanwhile, hopefully the German Reich has a decent number of troops. They actually have a good number of troops on this border right now. We don't know what the Soviet Union has, but we'll see how it goes. I guess one of the questions I have... there you go. One of the questions I have is the Soviets here. War with Japan. Is that just a claim? What does it do? Just gives a war goal. It doesn't mean they'll necessarily trigger it. But... I don't know. I expect them to do so. Oh, we do have a closer airbase over here. There you go. Rebase. Because we've got a base right over there, so hopefully that will help with the range. Yeah, it helps some. So that's something. Meanwhile, Western Mediterranean. So it doesn't actually show you that there's an air mission here, or does it? Oh no, that's a naval strike mission. Yeah, we should probably change that. I want to stay away from Great Britain still. And I don't think you can give these bombers more than one zone. I suppose we could split them in 2, but we could do some naval bombardment off over here. But we're still not seeing much of a naval presence. I guess one of the things I could consider is I'll leave them here for now. One of the things I can consider is send them all the way to Japan to help deal with the Americans if they start to show up. It's an interesting idea. Also, it's worth noting, like, all of this is all Axis, which is going to give us a much better front against the Soviet Union and some extra numbers over here. That's the other thing, though, is at some point I might want to move my planes over to some German airfields over here. Oof. That's rough. And yeah, we'll have to get a better front line over here. Huh. Was that a naval battle? I think that's what it was, naval battle. I don't think it was an invasion. Hopefully not. How come you're doing so badly there? I should probably let you guys just plan out your own attack. Stop messing too much. What do we do here? Killed some American convoys. More American convoys. I haven't checked my trade in a while. We've got a big surplus of oil, actually. So I should... I'm only importing from Japan. Let's trim that down a little bit. Still need a bit of rubber. Wait. Oh, was that on the rubber screen? Son of a bitch. Oh, let's, oh, wow. Yeah, we're gonna lose all these imports from the Soviet Union once the war starts. Oh, more radio slots is actually good. And actually, I'm gonna keep working my way down here. Our production queue for civilian stuff is pretty full right now. But we are improving our anti-air. 220 fighters lost. Again, we're downing more planes than we're losing. I don't know what our production is. Although, I feel like this is a lot of fighter production. And if we can interdict their oil... So the problem is the US has got tons of oil, so they can pretty much generate that forever. But at least we could stop the UK from producing more. I wonder if I should just wrap around here completely with my subs. I don't know. Extra Navy kicking around. What do we have? Handful more subs. I could go ahead and just toss you out there. You're a small group, but it might be safe. I don't know. I wonder if we can run around over here. Maybe I'll send a small group of convoy raiders up over here. It's lower priority. It's a small group. Hopefully it won't get caught out. We're still only at 52 naval experience. I guess we haven't really been doing real naval combat. I guess killing convoys is like 90% of what we're doing. Last 10% is mostly popping a couple of subs here and there. So I guess that's really just not enough. All right. These guys here, well, we got to figure out where we need extra, like, for realsies troops. Are those? Oh, these are Alpine divisions I actually own. Well, you're going to be very handy on the Soviet front over here. And in fact, so this is here in Middle East. So I'm going to make a new front. Soviet. It's going to feature this group first. We'll give them a commander. There you go. And we'll give them an offensive line. These mountains are pretty brutal. Tell you what, we're going to have you first push sort of up to the mountain. And I guess mostly to this river. It's going to be stage 1. Stage 2 will be push up to this river, which is going to require quite a bit of mountain combat. We'll do what we can. Then third stage will probably be expand kind of like this. And then we'll revisit things after that. And I'm not going to engage you at this point. I wonder about building a giant airport right over here on the border. I do have a fair deal of Alpine troops, so that's good. Okay, so what we have to do is figure out... So these are Italian garrisons, right? This is like... This is the Italo-Greek garrison. And you can actually be considerably reduced in reinforcements over here. That's going to be fine. North Africa, these are also garrisons. Well, this army's going to be something else. This is a garrison on the north side. These guys are desperately trying to polish off this last freaking foothold over here. I think we're getting some, a lot of attrition problems. This colonial bit, I'm going to go ahead and just get you to do that. We'll see about thinning out this troop to be something a little bit more reasonable. Middle East attack is well named. France is well named. Middle East. So that's Turkey plus the peninsula. That seems fine. We still have some marine groups over here, which actually have successfully grabbed that island. We could do some more island grabs over here, but... Well, if we controlled the islands here, that would really prevent their ability from doing naval invasions on this side of things, which might be handy. The other thing we have to remember is we're going to get a border with British Raj soon. And what are we going to do about that? I'm not sure. Is there anything I can do naval-wise over here? Actually, very much, yes. I don't know how well defended that's going to be. But one could imagine... Oh, and we're going to need a fleet in here, too. But one could imagine doing something, say, from here to there. Yeah, we're going to have to reorganize our fleets considerably. And now the problem is, we can't cover everything. I mean, at a certain point, it is literally impossible to cover absolutely every angle of attack. So we're still working on another battleship. I think this is our first Class 3 battleship. We're still pumping out these destroyers. They're currently joining the Red Sea Fleet. I suspect that that fleet has a satisfactory number of destroyers. I mean, it's one battleship and 8 destroyers. I wonder if we should be building light cruisers. Like, should we be mixing up things a little bit? I don't know. I think I'm going to hold off on the Red Fleet, so that's going to be okay. So I'm going to change my production guys over here. Oh, that battleship was going to go in there too. But no, I am going to change it because we might need you guys to be a, what is this, Black Sea? Can't think. I've got to pee. My brain's just like, the only thing I'm focusing on is the fact that I got to end this video so I can go pee. Black Sea. I was right. Hooray! Excellent. Okay, so you're going to do that. You're going to keep pushing into Iran. Yeah, the British Raj, I don't know what that's going to do. And how we're going to want to design that front. I suspect we can pretty aggressively thin out some of these garrisons here. I don't know. They do have a large area to deal with. But, like, these mountain divisions, they should really be on that Soviet front. Really, really, really. Now, I don't get to design those, so I have no idea how competent they are at all, which is kind of disturbing. Infantry plus garrison things. Okay, I think I can thin this down. In particular for my own infantry divisions, say you and you. I'm going to get you over here too. We may need field marshals. We may need to recruit some more generals. I don't know. We'll reevaluate that next time we play as well. All right, we're going to put a cut in here before I go and pee myself. Thank you very much for watching another episode, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.